a big guy. Yeah.
Good boy, buddy.
Yeah. Well, you have a great day.
You too. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got Bruce Wayne and Cane Corso here.
We're having some adventures with Bruce Wayne.
We like to take him exploring. It's just fun. It's always fun. And he's met so many people today. I wish I had this one interaction at the gas station where there's like just this random pit bull like walking around off leash. We have no clue what's here. We haven't been here before. So we're just going to meander around. Kara packed us lunch.
And we're gonna try to go on Snakefoot Trail because we just ran into some nice ladies that said if you go along Snakefoot Trail, it's really beautiful scenery. We're on Lake Ontario and there's picnic tables and things to see and do. So that's what we do.
Bruce, take us there. Come on, bro. Show us where to go. Show us where to go. Yeah. And how random is this? Kara and I haven't seen one of our, like, a friend that we used to be really close with in like 6 years.
Yeah.
We almost like lost contact with them. And we're about an hour and a half away from home. And he's here. Yeah. And he's about 2.5 hours away from his home. So it was crazy, and Bruce absolutely loved him. If people are good with dogs, we've noticed this for years. If somebody's really good with dogs, Bruce Wayne takes to them instantly. But if they're kind of sketched out or a little bit scared of him, he ain't gonna be your friend.
Right.
He's gonna think you're gonna do something. So I know a lot of people always ask me like, oh, my Cane Corso reacts to certain things, but certain people, not everyone. Energy has a lot to do with how your dog's gonna react with people. If someone's scared or nervous, they're gonna pick up on that and they're going to think it's a threat.
Well, we haven't even officially started the hike yet, and Big Guy just went into the shade and he laid down, if you can see him.
Bruce, let's go, buddy. Come on, let's go.
What are you doing over there? What are you doing? Silly, we have a hike to go on.
You think I'm hot?
I don't know, guys, it's hot out here.
Actually, it's not hot. It's like a perfect 68 degrees here in New York State on July 31st when it's typically what, like
80s, 90s?
80s to 90s and humid here. So fall is in the air.
Yeah, it's not humid at all today.
Pumpkin spice lattes are just around the corner, people. Yes, my wife turned me basic. So we're walking down this trail and there's a hole here. So I literally just broke off some branches because if a dog steps in that, they can snap their leg. So A, I don't want Bruce Wayne to step in it on the way back, and B, I don't want any other dog to step in that and break their leg. We finally made it, and it's actually perfect because Bruce is pretty warm. It's a cool day, but he's a black dog and he gets really hot in the heat. So now he can just literally just stand in the cool water and cool himself off. I wouldn't be surprised to see him actually lay down right here.
I wouldn't either.
What you got for snacks?
Snacky snacks, I got a wrap for Jason and I, turkey wraps, and then we've got some bananas, some raspberries and blueberries, protein bars, and we set.
I'm sharing my sandwich with Bruce Wayne because I'm that kind of guy, and it's not even very big. There's some turkey that fell out of there. Gotta share with your dog, right? I literally gave Bruce Wayne like half my sandwich.
There wasn't much to it.
But I'm starving. I'm fine sharing what they did. So Kara made an awesome observation. I was cooling Bruce Wayne down. It was actually perfect because he was so hot and the water is just like lake water. I won't let him drink out of like a pond or still water. I have water for him and he won't take it, but he will drink river water or whatever. So we let Bruce Wayne get a drink. I made him like stand in the water for a bit just to cool down. And then right before he left, I wanted to make sure I had him like kind of soaking wet. That way he can make it back. Because we had probably a couple-mile walk, right?
Yeah, and we're in the sun for a lot of it too.
Yeah,
so
and
even though it's nice weather, it's like the sun's beating on a black dog.
Kara made an awesome observation. Anytime you get Bruce Wayne wet, he's gonna shake.
Yeah.
I didn't even recognize it.
As most dogs would, but Jason got him all wet and he hopped on the rock and he just stood there and he never shaked after Jason put all this water on him. And I said to Jay, I think it's because he wanted to stay cool. Like he didn't want to get that water off his fur.
Yeah, that was an awesome observation. And Kara would have never noticed that if it wasn't for Bruce Wayne. Like if any other dog that we had in the past, our last dog, and her, oh look it's still there.
There it is.
I bet you I saved some puppy dogs.
Hopefully.
But because she is now like a high-level leader, training Bruce Wayne like we did and all that other stuff, she picks up on these like little nuances and stuff that she wouldn't have before. And actually, speaking of high-level leaders, if you're looking to be a high-level leader yourself, bring your leadership to the next level, check out the training courses down below. We have some amazing training courses. There's a puppy training course. There's a canine boot camp course, which basically uses all the same philosophies of how we train Bruce Wayne. There's a raw feeding course. I know a lot of you guys are always messaging me about raw feeding. Check out that course. It'll set you straight. Everything you need to know is in there. And then there's a bundle of all the courses plus a bonus course specifically on Cane Corsos. Use code Jason to save 10%.
Speaking of good training and leadership, look at this flow right here with the three of us walking.
Got Bruce Wayne right there, off leash.
Just staying right with us.
Yep.
Or if he gets behind a little bit, it's usually just because he wants to sniff or pee on something, and then he like gets pep in his step and he runs right up to us.
Yeah, we'll just keep walking. I mean, I might turn around to check on him, but there's nothing he's really gonna get into that's a danger zone right now, so I'm not really too worried about it. He'll just run up and catch up to us. If somebody comes, you know, it's a little narrow path, I always put him on leash just to be respectful. We got it right there. Always be respectful when you're out in nature with your dogs, guys. Pick up your trash, don't leave it everywhere.